What's up, guys? This is DaSpoofy. It's been a while, but I've got some tournament play I'm going to show you guys, and it's using a Mega Bannete team, which is very rare, and it's HO, and I've been doing very well with it. I've broken 1650s with it, and I won this tournament with it, so we're going to come check it out. First battle's against Briss Brown, and I have my Focus Sash and Fernape lead. He's just going to go out straight for the Shadow Ball. That's fine, I just want to get up rocks. And going to Salamence, thinking Salamence might be able to get 3 KO'd by this, but he can't. So I leave it in as death fodder, but it turns out I am faster than him. So I guess he was Modest Scarf, which is a little funny. I thought he could pursue right here. He does not, as I go out to my Fernape, take the knockoff, and I'm at like 1%, which is great since I'm Endeavor. Now he goes out to his Flower, and I'm just going to go for the Endeavor, predicting a switch. I didn't think he'd want to stand. Now I'm just going to go for this Overheat to finish it off. And he goes for the Protect, so he knows I'm going for Overheat, but then again, nothing wants to switch in on this. So I go for the Overheat here. And I am faster than everything on his team except the Heliolisk. So this can be useful. I'm going to save this, especially since he doesn't look like he's going to get up rocks. Go into my Matiana as he goes into his Crocodile, probably wanting to get up rocks. And I believe I switch, because I know I say that for later. I switch to my Salamence as Death Fodder as he goes for this knockoff. And I'm just going to go to my Fernape again. Now I'm going to go for the Overheat because it does kill, and Endeavor, of course, leaves him at 1%. And now I'm just going to Endeavor this Blastoise because I can. And that's at 1%, so it's no longer a threat, which I'm glad. And this means that my Sharpedo can probably sweep soon. I'm just going to go for this Poison Jab because I am Physical Nidoking, which wrecks people unexpectedly a lot. I'm just going to go for this Earthquake, ensuring my Sharpedo for the win. As he goes for this Drill Run and takes me out. I might... What do I do? I go to my Matiana because I can kill it off with Shadow Claw. And I also have the Destiny Bond here, so there's no way he can win. As he goes through this Volt Switch. And I live with 1% health, but since I've got Prankster and I'm slower, it means I can go for an attacking move and have the Destiny Bond up, which is... That's pretty OP. Alright, we're gonna jump into our next one against Nitro Shocks 6. And of course I'm just gonna lead off with my Fernape. He leads off with his Victini, which is Twist Scarf. It throws me off a little. And what really sucks is that he flinches me. And then he also does not predict my Sharpedo to come in when he's obviously Scarf, so unfortunate for me. I'm going to go for the Frustration, predicting something other than Victini to stay in. And now I'm going to go out to Nidoking, actually living this Dark Pulse, which I expected him just to go straight for the Tri-Attack. But then again, that would have been risky. Now I'm going to let this thing die off, because I don't want setting up. It means I lose, and I don't want to do that, obviously. And now I'm going to send in something that can deal with it, like Matiana, because I can just go for this Shadow Claw as he expects me to go for the Will-O-Wisp. Now this thing is a problem, because I can't let it set up, and I also don't want to die, but the thing is I choose to die, but he is Baton Pass, so that's really interesting. Now I have to die to this thing, or this thing sweeps my team. So I gotta do that, unfortunately. And it's okay, because hopefully I can win the late game. The Suicune is gonna be something hard to get past, and the double priority might take out my Sharpedo, but we're gonna try to get past it. I knock off the leftovers, decreasing the survivability so Sharpedo can sweep. At this point I'm not sure if you can live both the combo of Sucker Punch and Ice Shard plus Scald damage from this, but luckily I get a crit, and now this is where it gets itchy. He sends out his Mamoswine, which I'm pretty sure that crit didn't matter, but that was a dumb play either way. He should have went out to his Absol and Sucker Punched, and then he would have won with Mamoswine with both Ice Shard, but he didn't. Now he gets up this +2 attack, and I died to a Sucker Punch. So I'm going to try stalling him out, but... And here's the Sharpedo, I go for the protector here, which is obvious. I'm gonna switch again to my Solomons. I'm trying to stall him out, and he goes to the sucker punch again, and now I predict him to not go for the sucker punch, and I get it right, which is it's really lucky, and it gave me the win, so that's cool. I'm gonna go on to the next one. This is against Flagon, man. I don't know any of these players except I think I know Briss Brown. I get up my Stealth Roxas. He gets up his Stealth Rocks as well, which I'm not happy about that. I'm just gonna keep going for Endeavor, and he goes on to give me the Toxic. I'm just gonna Endeavor until I die, pretty much. Because the most health he can be at when I die is probably around 60% if I got Toxic turns right and everything. Goes for the Shadow Ball, which is just weird. I'm not sure what kind of set he's trying to run. Maybe he wants to wall Chandelure. I bet that's it. Or but I mean, I would just run Toxic, and if he's trying to beat sub Chandelure, I mean, they're Calm Mind, so they're gonna set up on you if you have the Shadow Ball or not. Gonna go for this Endeavor as he sends out his Arcanine, which is very. I don't agree with this play at all because I think it cost him the game. We're gonna see. And I go to my Nidoking, and this is where stuff gets good. I'm gonna go for the Poison Jab because I don't want to take Life Orb damage that I don't have to. And I win the speed tie here and take out his Nido, which is great. Now he goes into his wall, which is not a wall. And Poison Jab that do 60% solid as he goes to this Ice Punch and does not take me out. I'm gonna go for the Poison Jab again as he switches to his Blissey, which that thing's dead. Now he's gonna go out to his Arcanine and die. Now he's gonna go out to his his Heracross. I'm gonna win another speed tie and take it out. And he goes into his Snorlax. I'm just gonna Poison Jab. And I get to Ice Punch his Salamence, but the thing is, this is not Bulk Mints like I thought it'd be. This is some sort of other Mints, which is kind of scary because he can look. He takes out my Matiana right here, but I've got Ice Shard with Mamoswine, so it doesn't matter. But it could have been bad if my Mamoswine was not ready. Now that I know he's not Scarfed, I'm just gonna go for my Outrage right here and take him out. I'm actually Adamant Scarf, which is kind of cool. And now the finals battle, which probably has the biggest anti-hype ever. Lead off with Infernape like I always do. I'm just gonna get up rocks as he goes for the EQ, which is awesome. I did not want him getting up rocks, I just wanted him to attack me. Now I'm gonna overheat and take him out, which I guess he just expected Endeavor. Now it goes out to Empoleon as I'm just gonna go for the Endeavor. But if he expected, he should have expected it here, and that's bad for him. I'm just gonna go for the overheat, take out his Empoleon, and I'm faster than everything on his team if the Salamence is not Scarfed. I don't think it's Scarfed because it doesn't have Moxie, so I'm just gonna go for the Endeavor, and he takes me out with Dragon Tail, so it's Bulk Mints, which is awesome. Now I'm just gonna go out to my Mamoswine, and I click Ice Shard. All he can do really is go to Runiculus and hopefully try to stall me out. I go for the knockoff because damage. And he goes for the cover on the knockoff, knowing that Mamoswine's for a knockoff. I'm going to go for the Earthquake right here as he goes for the Focus Blast and misses. I get really lucky this tournament, so don't trash me. I go for the Earthquake here. Now he sends out the Snorlax, and I'm just going to go for the Superpower, which Mamoswines don't usually run Superpower, but if you look at my team, Snorlax with Curses up can be a really big problem, so I had to have Superpower on something. So I take it out, and now all he has is his Pidgeot, which dies to a Salamence, so a nice 13 turn battle for the finish. And yeah, if you like the Bannete team, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. Appreciate the feedback. Stowboy wanted me, I don't know who you are on the forums or on PS, but you wanted me to use a refresh, Dragon Dance, Roost, settlements. I might try it. I probably will. I don't like the idea at all. I think it's situational, to be honest, even with the right teammates and everything. But of course I will try it if you request it. If you want anything else, go ahead and leave a comment, and thanks. Peace out.